Rawalpindi district is built on geographical extremes. Positioned directly on the Potwar Plateau, the region stretches from steep, craggy mountain ridges right between the Indus and Jhelum rivers before it drops sharply into sweeping, vast plains. Looking at this elevation profile map, the challenge of managing this terrain is obvious. The land climbs from green valleys at 316 meters up to red mountain peaks at 2,261 meters. Governing this layered topography requires a comprehensive master manual, traditionally known as a gazetteer. But the last time local administration published a complete gazetteer for this area was during the colonial era, more than 100 years ago. Attempting to manage a modern, expanding population using a 100-year-old manual creates a massive administrative gap, where current public needs are often met with outdated guesses. Since that last publication, the region underwent immense geopolitical changes. Most notably, the independence of Pakistan required the creation of entirely new administrative borders. The population boomed, quiet rural boundaries expanded aggressively into dense urban grids, and massive concrete infrastructure overtook the elevated plains. Handling growth at this velocity requires a shift in methodology. To govern effectively, officials have to build policies on current, verifiable metrics rather than colonial-era observations. To close this massive documentation gap, the Board of Revenue is reviving the gazetteer tradition, compiling current, strict demographic data through its field formations. Replacing century-old anecdotes with rigid quantitative data is the only way a government can shift away from reactive survival and toward proactive governance. Today's revenue officer has moved beyond handwritten tax logs, now building out digital layers of demographic information and land use patterns. This map shows the district's modern transportation network. What used to be dirt paths is now a complex web of roads pushing outward from the municipal center. The highlighted M1, M2 motorways, and National Highway physically bind the district to the rest of the country. To maintain order across this grid, the city traffic police utilize automated feedback systems for licensing and conduct continuous coordination with local transport and education stakeholders. Concrete physical infrastructure requires these real-time management systems to safely direct the daily flow of citizens through it. That same absolute reliance on current data extends beyond physical roads straight into human services, specifically in addressing strategic health problems. To raise local health indicators and eradicate disease, the province relies on the Chief Minister Roadmap program. Local health departments pulled demographic realities straight from the modern gazetteer to communicate their exact needs to the provincial level. The central hub then allocates specific federal and provincial funding right back down to those targeted areas. Without this verified view, millions in medical resources could be sent to areas where the population has shifted or the disease burden has changed, wasting the budget on needs that no longer exist. Rawalpindi is defined by its deep archaeological roots and cultural heritage, but maintaining that heritage today demands highly efficient, transparent public service delivery. True good governance relies completely on formulating policies based on accurate, holistic evidence and then executing them with precision. By rewriting the gazetteer, the Board of Revenue is building the data foundation needed to direct infrastructure and social services for the next 50 years. Because to effectively build the future of any district, administration must perfectly map the physical reality of its present right alongside the historical soul of its past.